I'm Robin Boudreau Palmer.
Hi, my name is Tom Palmer. I'm married to Robin Palmer and excited to be in Costa Rica. We are retired. We are here to enjoy the nature, the peaceful lifestyle, the healthy living.
I starred on Broadway for 15 years, and then I became a serial inventor. I've invented several things. They say I'm the only Broadway star serial inventor on the planet right now. And I was Linda Ronstadt's little sister in the Pirates of Penzance. I co-starred with David Cassidy in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and I sang Memory in Cats. And then I invented my wake-up call, motivational alarm clock messages, my goodnight messages, and my daily inspirations, and I got a licensing deal from Audible. And they're at my wakeupcalls.net. And then I invented Life Bike portable pedals, and they're the only patented portable pedals on the planet. And my husband helped me with everything. And those are at lifebike.co. And then after inventing things, we wanted to retire. And that's why we're here. And what about you, Tom?
Before coming here, I was a general manager of a authentic modern furniture store. I find myself oftentimes gravitating towards design. I call myself a design geek. I love furniture design. I love the arts. And that's part of our story of being here, most recently why we're dressed as we are right now.
We're the greatest showman. So we are in a show. I did Broadway in my 20s and 30s. I started on Broadway, and now, all these years later, about 25 years later, here we are doing an off-off Broadway show in Costa Rica. And it's a very new theater. It's brand new. Junglyarts.com is their website, and we literally are in their first big musical, and it's The Greatest Showman, and it's the first time that it's done live. It's a movie, but it was rewritten as a live show. We wanted to come here to a more peaceful place that has a lot more nature in it. We love nature, we love boogie boarding, we love hiking, we love animals, and I love singing with the howlers. I'll just, they'll go, ho, 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 and I'll go, hello! And they'll go, ho, ho, ho. We go back and forth a lot, and it's really fun having a communication together. I love doing that with the animals here. And we rescued some dogs, and it's such a blessing. We love all of our friends here. We've learned to play pickleball here. There's such a great expat community here. We live in Ojo Chao, and it's like Expatville. There's so many expats, and it's really fun. And we do something called Linner, which is not lunch, it's not dinner, it's Linner, and with about 30 people every time. And we're vegans, we're gluten-free, organic vegans, and people still have us over for dinner.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. So we came here, and one of the things that we found was that it's really, really important to get connected with a lot of people, make friends with a lot of people, and build your community, to get really great help with the immigration process, and to be very patient. Be patient and polite, because things happen on a little different time schedule here in Costa Rica, and it's important to just kind of take a deep breath and realize that things will get done. Just might not be as quick as you are used to having them done.
Right, and we're so grateful to Outlier, because actually we went through something where the immigration department got very behind and they had an issue. We're so grateful that we went with Outlier, because they appealed and won, and we're so grateful. And they came all the way here and re-fingerprinted us, and they went the extra mile literally for us, and we're really grateful about that.
We found it's important to visit different parts of the country. There are so many beautiful areas. We're in the Southern Pacific Zone. We went up and visited the Nicoya Peninsula, Nosara. I actually stepped on a stingray in Nosara. I don't recommend that.
So one tip,
experience.
when they say make sure that you shuffle in the water. Make sure you shuffle in the water. Don't step, because if you step on a stingray, it thinks that you're trying to kill it. So if you just shuffle, it will get out of the way. Okay, go ahead.
The Nicoya Peninsula is beautiful. The Southern Pacific Zone is beautiful.
Lake Arenal.
Lake Arenal is beautiful, and the Osa Peninsula is beautiful. Different, very different experiences in those different areas. And the last thing I'll say is that it's really important, not necessary or imperative to learn Spanish, but it's really helpful, and I think it's a sign of polite etiquette that you try and communicate with people in Spanish a little bit, so at least make the effort, and we do that, and those are some of the tips that I can think of.
The pros are the nature and the people, and it's just so wonderful here. The cons, I would say, is the first year, we're hoping that it passes after the first year, but there's a lot of bug bites, and it's really, really wet. I've learned to make my own natural sprays that I use, and they really work great. And there's a lot of natural alternatives, so you don't have to spray yourself with anything bad. And the other thing I would say is cars are more expensive here than you would imagine. I always think it's really good to know these things before you get here, so that you're not disappointed or caught off guard in any way. But the pros so outweigh those cons, and we love hiking and swimming so much, and just we're so grateful that we're here.